Good morning. It's morning in New York. 9:21 to be exact. Good morning. Today I'm feeling extra positive. My PS today for today is find something you like to do. I like to, on here I could go a little deeper into what I'm trying to say. So I said it before, find one thing that you like, find one thing that you like to do. But let's get a little more deeper on that. So it doesn't always have to be a dance routine, a show, food. It doesn't always have to be cooking. Sometimes it could be something as simple as talking to someone, writing your thoughts down. Like every morning, I talk to my mom and my brother. Just about every single morning. We talk. They got to work. I ain't got no job. Well, it's how I could stay in the house now. But they go to work and we all talk and we laugh and we make fun of each other and we talk about serious stuff, but it's a release so that I don't, and it helps because no, now none of us feel like, we all look forward to talking to each other. Let's just say that we look forward to talking to each other. We talk to each other multiple times throughout the day. Sometimes it's like all day we like back and forth talking to each other. But that's something that I love to do just about every day. And I'm talking about 7 days a week. I'm not talking about just 5 days when they go work. But we talk on the weekends. Some days we don't all talk. Sometimes it's just them two. Sometimes it's just me and one of them. But we try to talk to each other 7 days a week. This has helped me with my sanity during this time. Now, I love being at home. I am thriving. I don't shop because I ain't got no money, which I love to do. But before this, I was really depressed and I was on the cusp. Everybody's always busy. Everybody's at work. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's lives are just fast paced. So nobody had time for me. Now, the people that I've been trying to call all the time, I try to catch them when I can. Now they got time. I used to call my mom before this, before she had to get to work. Oh, look at the little curl there. Anyhow, I just noticed I got longer. We called all the time before she go to work anyway. And I go to her job because her job's not far from my house, and then I go visit her and I go see how she's doing. But now they have more time for me. And it's not to be selfish. It's just we have more time to talk. We have more time to I spend more time with them than I do with anyone. And I feel happy about that because we've had a lot of issues in the past, and not that we weren't talking at all and all that, but a lot of stuff has happened just between the three of us. We've gone through a lot. So having them as my outlet has helped me. Recently this weekend we had like two family parties, and we were all talking and going back and forth and joking about it, roasting each other, as you young people say. And we just had mad fun. Like it was just like, wow, this is what I could do this every weekend. Every weekend. We even added a family friend on the fun, and he's just as funny as everybody else. And that's what I love about this time. More availability, more people to talk to. I check on people now. I don't check on everyone, but I've never been a phone person. I've never been a phone person. I've always been like, let me, I'll talk to you if I absolutely have to talk to you. I'll talk to you another time. I'm not that affectionate. And I've noticed now that I'm like craving attention a little more, especially because I have nowhere to go. So I was getting depressed before, and I was always down, and trying to be up so that nobody could see how down I really felt. And since this all happened, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be in the house like I always do because I never really came outside before. One reason is because I had nowhere to go, and another reason was because I didn't like being outside in the sun because my eyes hurt all the time. I come out at night when I gotta go to work. I go to the Kingdom Hall when I gotta go to Kingdom Hall, and I come home. And sometimes I go to my mom's house. Sometimes I go to a friend's house, my best friend's house, who's moved. And I don't really do much. I don't ask people to go nowhere. I'm not like, oh, what everybody doing tonight? And I know those people are always busy. So I don't ask nobody for nothing because they're always busy. So I don't, sometimes you get the little rejection like, oh, well, I'm going to be busy this week. And you be like, okay, okay. But that's my thing that I like doing. I like talking to them every day. Like that's my coffee. That's my coffee for the morning. Talking to my mother and my brother. And they have helped me during this time. Having someone to talk to that I've known all my life. It doesn't have to be a friend. It doesn't have to, because sometimes even with friends, you're not a priority because you're just a friend. Now, I'm not saying it in a negative way, like nobody has no friends that be like, oh, let me call you every day, because I got friends that I talk to every day too, or that reach out to me every day. But for me, those two people in my life are extremely important to talk to. If we wasn't close, then I'd be saying a whole nother song. But because we are close and because I worked on my relationships with them, right now we are at the point where we call each other all the time. We're constantly checking on each other. We're constantly talking to each other. And we talk to each other every day. And I love it because it helps me feel more love. I feel more loved and I feel more, I don't have to seek attention. I'm not constantly calling like, oh, what are you guys doing? Are you guys okay? And they're like, I'm busy. I'm gonna call you back. It's not like that. So I'm loving that. And if you have that, embrace it. Now, for the people that don't have it or feel that they don't have it, there is someone out there that you know that you can actually talk to every day. Now, I'm not saying that's what it has to be. It doesn't have to be that. Because if that's not your thing, then that's not your thing. If that's not what you feel like you want, then that's just not what you feel like you want. But I do know some people that have been like, oh, I like being at home. And now that they have to be at home, they're like, oh, I don't like the fact that I'm home all the time. I don't have a choice to really be outside. It's too much. It's too scary. It's too blah, blah, blah. For those people who like, I don't have anything, or I wish I had that, or blah, 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 look through your phone contacts. Text someone and say, hey, how you doing? Text everybody if you can. Text everybody. And there are people that you know that are willing to talk to you every day and give you a daily dose of therapy. Think, right? So you may have a friend that you be like, oh, they talk too much. But if you actually talk to them, especially if you talk to them every day, the talking too much won't be as much. It'll be more interacting with you. And then you find that that's the person that you needed to talk to. Or maybe a grandparent. Oh, I ain't got nothing in common. Start talking to them. You never know. You never know. And you may find that grandma got some great advice for you, you know? So that's my advice, my PSA. And let's say you like drawing. Let's say you feel like, oh, I don't really know how to draw, but I kind of want to learn. YouTube is my teacher. You could go on YouTube and you can, excuse me, don't know where that came from. You go on YouTube and people are showing people how to draw. People are showing people how to be crafty. People are showing people DIY stuff. I have a DIY project that I'm working on for the last few months that I did not finish. I was supposed to finish a long time ago and I never finished it. I'm about to finish that. Well, as much as I can because I ain't got no money now. So I'm going to use my little household supplies to do it. But find a craft that you can get into and get into it. Don't leave everything up for chance. Some people think the only way you're being productive if you're making money. Don't feel bad if you're not making money. I ain't making no money. Don't feel bad if you're not making money. If you want to get a job, fill out a dozen job applications, and if a dozen come back, you have a choice of where you want to work. If a dozen don't come back, whatever job you want to do, you still have a choice. Because sometimes you may fill out an application and it may be a job somewhere where you can't get to. And so you just be like, well, I'm not going to do that job. So figure out what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it, and put your energy into something that can uplift you. Try. This is, find your thing. If you're a worker and you like working, find you a job. Doesn't have to be an actual job where you leave the house. It can be a stay-at-home job. Find a project in your house to work on. Find a way to keep your house tip-top clean. Because some people are like, I clean every day. Yeah, but you got to clean every day because you mess it up every day. Maybe today, don't mess it up. I don't know. Anything. Just trying to throw out some suggestions. Any suggestions you may have on a subject you want me to talk about? Uplifting. Even if it's something a little sad, I could find a way to put the positivity in. You can put the positivity in just about anything. Okay? So that's me signing off. I've been on here for a little while. 12 minutes. Good Lord. Anywho. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll be posting again tomorrow. PS to the A. Out.